I'm so happy to have you here again. If this is your first time of seeing my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified for whenever I post new videos. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. Today we'll be looking at the questions to ask your partner before marriage. Before I proceed, I would like to state that this video is going to be a series. Like there's going to be a part 2 to this video because the questions are so many and I can't address all of them in one video. So we'll be this is a part 1. There will be a part 2 coming on later on this same channel. So let's enjoy the part 1. It's true that you can't know everything about the person you want to marry until you have entered the marriage. Because as you grow in the marriage, you learn things about your partner, you see things about your partner, and you begin to know some things about your partner. But there are some important things you have to know before you marry anybody. Like these are not things you should be knowing in the marriage. These are not things you should be knowing after you have entered into the marriage. These are things you should know before you enter into the marriage. The first question I think you should ask your partner before marriage is, what's your genotype, your blood group, your health status? Health is wealth. So I believe health is quite important. It's not something you should joke with. You cannot be AS and wanting to marry someone that is also AS. It is not when the wedding is going to take place tomorrow that you start discovering things like you are the same genotype, or you are not medically compatible, or your partner has one ailment or one health condition that they've hidden from you, or you're just going to discover some things about each other's health status. Is ask the person you want to marry, ask them questions about their health. Yes, you deserve to know. So ask. The second question you should ask your partner before marriage is their age. For some people, age is not a big deal. The age difference between themselves and whoever they will marry is not a big deal. So for such a person, you might try to skip this. But if you are someone like me that believe that age is not just a number, then yes, you should ask your partner their age. I believe you should know the age difference between yourself and whoever you are going to be spending the rest of your life with. So you don't get a shocker by the time you come across one of their certificates and now they're saying, this person said he was born in 1990 this. But see what is showing on the certificate. She said she's 30, but I just found out that she's 50. Stuff like that. It happens, yeah. So ask. The third question I feel you should ask your partner before marriage is, what do you do for a living? It is a lady discovered on her wedding day, like when they were joining them in the altar. She discovered that the husband does not work in an oil company like she thought. I don't know if she did not ask, but she discovered on the wedding day that the husband to be does not work in an oil company. An armed robber was arrested alongside the wife. And the wife was saying, I never knew my husband is a criminal. I never knew he's a kidnapper. This and that. So your husband just brings money home. You don't care to know how he gets the money. It does not bother you to say you want to even know what this person does for a living. I think it's kind of somehow. You should know what they do for a living. And you should be sure about this so that you are not dragged into something you know nothing about. Another question you should ask your partner before marriage is, do you have any weird or unusual sexual fantasy? This question is serious because sex in marriage is serious. Yes. Some men have to chain their wife to the bed. Like they have to tie the woman to the bed or flog her, or they have to inflict injury and pain on her before they can be in the mood. Even some women will tell you, if the man does not beat me, I'm not in the mood. It's kind of crazy, you know. Or the man is the type that believe that, the man is the type that likes it with more than one person. He will tell you, I like it when it is not just me and my wife. It is me, my wife, and, you know, multiple sex partners in the act. So people are like that. Or the man that will tell you, I derive my own pleasure in watching another man make love to my wife. There are some men like that. They will tell the woman that, see, in this marriage I will not touch you, but I will get a man that will touch you. My own is just to watch and be satisfied. I mean, this is really unusual. So I think you have to ask your partner if they be fantasizing about any sexual, you know, whatever. Just ask them. Because this set of people, they don't open up willingly. They will never willingly tell you that I would like to chain you to the bed when we get married, or I would like to beat you up first before I can be in the mood, or I will have to bring another man, or I like it with multiple parties. They will not tell you. It's when you enter the marriage, you begin to see the shocker of your life, and you begin to say, is this how this person behaves? So I believe you should ask so that they can open up to you. The last question I'll be taking in this part 1 is, ask your partner this question: how do you think we can handle finance in marriage? How do you think we can handle finance in marriage? Because finance is a very important aspect of marriage. Some men believe the wife will have to hand over all her salary, while the man decide how it will be spent. Do you believe in joint accounts? What's your partner's view on joint accounts? How can two of you relate on, like, how the two of you want to decide on how to plan your finance? How do you want to plan your resources together? I think you should ask your partner that question. Okay, let me take one more question before I go. Ask your partner this question: what does marriage mean to you? Do you see marriage as a master-servant relationship, or you see it as partnership? You as a lady, do you see marriage as a poverty alleviation program, or you see yourself as a helpmate to the man? Because when you as a woman see marriage as a poverty alleviation program, as an escape from financial hardship, once the money is there, the love will be there. But once the man faces any form of financial challenge, the woman walks away. Are you a man that believes that marriage is strictly for having babies, making children? After marriage and few months your wife is not pregnant, you change your character, you change your attitude towards her. What does marriage mean to you? What do you think marriage is? I believe you should ask your partner this question so that you can be on the same page. I'll be stopping here for today. I'll be doing the part 2 of this video, and I'll be dropping it shortly. So stay tuned for the second part of this video. So if you learned something from this video or you enjoy it, share it and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.